Hello and welcome back to my Friday favourites. If you're not subscribed, do, because on a Friday I talk about all the things that are working for me, that I've loved, that have given me that ease, that flow, that rest, that joy, all of these great things. And some of them are going to be high end, some of them less so. I will also share freebies along the way. If you want to find out more, check out the links down below. What else can I tell you? I think that's it. It's always going to be a mishmash of all kinds of different things that I am loving and enjoying, and I hope you get something from them. So the first thing I want to mention is something I mentioned in Wednesday's video, Columbia Road Flower Market. I also shared a reel on Instagram. It's honestly one of my favourite places in London, and we are at that stage as a family where we are looking for activities that are not only suitable for our children who are 5 and 8, but we get some kind of stimulation from them as well. And you can call us selfish all you like, but I have been to so many soft plays and I do not wish to spend my entire weekend in one of those places. So something like Columbia Road is great because there's Hackney City Farm at the end of it. There's also a fantastic playground. It's lovely for adults as well. Let me show you a few of my findings. Here is one. This one that I purchased. This pot is from Oliver Bonus and I purchased that this week as well. I love it because it's just quite obnoxious and unapologetic, and it is exactly who it is. It's not trying to be anything else. So I got that one. Some of the other ones I need to get proper pots for, but this guy I purchased, and this lady, again, I need a better pot for this, but this calla lily one as well. I also got a palm, which is downstairs, which, oh my gosh, which I'm not going to get right now. But it's amazing, great prices. You can definitely do some deals. There's lots of things that you wouldn't necessarily see in other places, and I just love it. It's great. The second thing I want to share is this amazing Airbnb that we stayed in Suffolk. Me and some of my family went away for, we were there 5 days. And this house was amazing. And secondly, just the garden was extraordinary. It was amazing. And it had a woodland at the back of it. You may have seen some bits on my Instagram, but honestly, to be able to find somewhere that ticks all the boxes of all the different needs of our family, and for us all also to have a sense of relaxation and that it's a holiday for everybody, that's really important. So we share the load, we share the cooking, we share the costs obviously, and yeah, it was amazing. We've been to lots of different ones over the years. So if you want details, let me know and I'll share them with you. Number 3, let me pull these up. These notebooks are so good. There's this one. These are A4 size. I've got red, I've got green, I've got purple. And I actually got them, you can get them on Amazon, but I got them from my local post office. They were doing a deal of buy one, get one free. I've come to this realization in this stage of life that I am, unfortunately, not the kind of person, sorry, I've now lost my place. Let's see if I can find it. What notebook am I in? Maybe I should edit this out. No, I don't need to. I'll keep going. I'm not a person who has a neat handwriting, and I'm much better with something A4. I used to like working on different pieces of paper, but then they would just gather. These have been fantastic and they just feel a bit more contained, and I can then access my ideas whenever I need them. So these notebooks have been brilliant. They were 2 for $6.95, I think, which I think is a really good deal. 2 books that I have read recently that I'm going to mention. They're really useful for this time of year, especially if you're getting back into, strategy and what you want and that back to school mode. Both of these could be really useful books. I listened to both of them on Audible, which is one of my favorites. I have a subscription for it as well. The first is called The 12-Week Year, and it's perfect if you want to make massive progress in this final part of the year. I mean, it's perfect for any time of the year, but certainly if you haven't been meeting your goals or you're not quite where you wanted to be by this time of year, it's great because essentially it works on the principle of setting goals for 12 weeks. You focus on that and then you start again, rather than starting the year off in this kind of lofty way of, oh, it would be great at some point this year to do X, Y, and Z. It's really, really specific and clear in that way. The second book is The 6 Habits of Growth by Brendan Burchard. I've come across Brendan's work a lot over the years, and sometimes I felt like it hasn't quite resonated with me. It's for some reason. I'm not going to go into that, but it hasn't necessarily resonated. However, this book, I really connected with it. I love the way that it was structured, different topics, different areas of life, and really thinking about that. And yeah, I found it really, really useful. It's not necessarily one of those that you need to sit down and focus and write down every single word. It could be just one of those that, say you're cleaning the house or cooking the dinner, just to have on in the background, and you can just pick up those little nuggets, and it's really useful and great for that one as well. Finally, these headphones. I purchased these. These are the Sony, I think they're called something like the CH40. I think that's what they're called. They are really reasonably priced. These were $39.99. I got them from Argos and I love them. This is what they look like on. I run with them. I'm going to stop fiddling with them. I run with them. I also have them on the tube, and when I'm out and about. They're really good for blocking out loads of noise, especially if you travel on the tube as much as I do. Sometimes like that rattle of London can feel quite intense, and I just want to listen to my podcast or my audiobook or music and really hear that. And they're really, really effective. I bought these, I think, at the beginning of July, and I haven't had to charge them yet. And they're about 60%. So they've got a really long battery life, and then you just charge them. They sit like this. So I've got a flat case that I can put them in. And of course they expand if you've got a slightly bigger head. And they're brilliant. I absolutely love them. The sound quality is fantastic. I'm not a sound engineer. I don't have all the chat about that, but I would highly recommend them. They've also been really good at like staying on your head. They're very lightweight as well, I should also say. I think they're about 100 grams, I seem to remember from the description. And I like that it doesn't feel heavy. I mean, I have cut my hair now, but sometimes going out, if I had a hat and like heavy hair as well, it would just slow down the running vibes. But this, you hardly notice that they're on. Really happy with them, love them. Might be purchasing them for my children who also love them as well. I think they would be really comfy as well on an aeroplane. I haven't flown for a while, but just having that sense of sometimes you just want to rest your head and listen to a meditation or music or whatever it might be in that kind of environment. But again, you don't want something clunky that you can't get comfy cozy with. That's it for this Friday. I hope you found this useful. If you've got questions, let me know. And all the links are down below. Subscribe, come back next week, and come back every other day for all the good stuff. Lots of love. Bye.